Ahoy mateys! Welcome to this week of Virtual Summer Camp with Midland Center for the Arts. This week our theme is swashbuckling on the seas, so we're going to be exploring marine life and pirate life. And today I'm going to lead you through a woven paper fish activity. So these are pretty cute. In order to follow along at home, you need a full sheet of construction paper or cardstock, some construction paper cut into little strips, scissors, and then some coloring utensils. It's up to you whether you want to use crayons or markers or colored pencils. I'm using these Crayola or Crazy Art twist up crayons because they're my son's. So first we're going to draw our fish. And fish are actually surprisingly very easy to draw. You're going to do a half oval on the top and then a half oval on the bottom. Okay, so you have kind of a squished circle shape. Then you're going to do a line out like this and another on the top. And you can either draw a line straight down or you can add a little flare to your fish's tail. So you're going to end up with a shape like that. And then you're just going to use your scissors to cut it out. And there we go, we have our fish. I always like my fish to have a little face, so I'm going to draw some squiggly lines right here, and then this will be his face and this will be the rest of his body. So next, you are going to take your paper and right where you want the body to start, you're gonna fold it like so. And then you're gonna take your scissors and cut some slits in your paper. So when you open it up, you should have some lined holes. It's hard for you guys to see this like that. And you're gonna do this for as many different colors as you want on your fish. So I'm gonna do maybe 4 or 5, but you fold the next line down and then make some little snips again. I'm making mine about a 1/2 inch or 1 centimeter in. You can measure it out beforehand if you really want them in exactly the same width and length. The really important part is just to make your cuts wider than your paper strips, because when we begin weaving, we want enough room for our paper to fit in there. And I might do one little one right here at the end where I fold it and then I make a few little snips. All right, and then you're gonna unfold your fish and grab your first color of paper. I'm gonna use this red. So what you're going to do is you're gonna find your first hole and tuck your piece of red paper in. Like so. So see, you can see it on there and it's coming out the back. So you're gonna flip your fish over and then poke it through to the other side. And my holes might not be quite wide enough for my paper, so I might have to trim my paper strips a bit. And you want your paper strips longer than your fish's body so you don't run out in the middle of weaving. Follow that pattern down, in and out and in and out. So at the end, you should have something like this, where you have a little extra hanging on either side. All right, I'm gonna pause my camera and finish my strips, and you guys can finish yours at home. All right, so I have finished weaving my paper through my slits. If you watch the time-lapse portion, you can see I did have to make the slits a little bit bigger to fit my orange strip, and that's okay. So now that we have them all in, we're going to just trim around the edge of our fish. Now, if you want to make sure that your paper really stays in, you can kind of adhere it or fix it with a little bit of Scotch tape, but I just leave mine plain. So now all my scales are trimmed to my fish, and I'm just gonna add a quick eyeball because my fish has to see. So I'm gonna do a circle and then a little circle inside of it. So it looks like that. And then a smile because I like my fish to be happy. And then I'm gonna add a little bit to his tail. And that's all there is to it, guys. It's a really easy craft. It's fun. I really enjoy it for our little ones too because it helps with those fine motor skills. All right, we'll see you next time.